Welcome to day 2 of the LZ World Tour. We'll take you for a fun ride of practice and qualifying, and hopefully make it into the show for tomorrow. But yeah, let's go have some fun, try drive better, because I drove pretty crap yesterday. Need to get wider on that wall, because I'm just a bit too scared of it seems. But anyway, see you on track. Oh my god, this thing's looking so fat. Got the crew on it, fixing their f***ups. There you go, bro.
What is this?
Oh, that's water. Yeah, boy! Turn around, do a spin. Yeah! Everyone, everywhere.
Danny get confused?
I say, you're on the wrong team. Oh, man. I know. Look at this. 2 professionals. Yeah.
Wait, turn around. You guys are idiots.
Oh, so good. This is great.
What did you ring me for before? I just saw your message.
Oh, I was trying to get on debriefing. Yeah. Let's go do some laps. I've got two.
Ready?
I got 235 for 4 spots, 10 minutes.
Ready to go?
Hell yeah. I've got the Grimmy Boy Comforces 235s on. Get ready to go and do a few laps with it. And then we'll chuck the 265 on, get some practice for qualifying. Alright, Dale Campaign, the SA King, second lap out. Try just get on him. That doesn't sound good.
What happened?
Hey man, I had a slow leak in that wheel. No, I don't know. Get after the ball. Look at that. Lucky she's all in one piece. Yeah, I know, look at the tyre. It's all jammed in there. Shit.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I don't know. I pitched it. I think if I had got into it straight away, and a little bit deeper too. I stuffed up at the start. I could just feel straight away my tyres were already letting go as soon as I entered. So I would have been super slow and he hit me and I hit the wall, so that's cool.
First mark?
Yeah, first marks. I hope my tail light's good.
Who did that?
Right here, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Into the wall too. My tyres were pretty much dead. I was going to tell you, and I'm like, I won't.
Yeah, I just noticed it was heaps slow and I was launching onto you. And sorry, bro.
Oh, good. It had to happen sooner or later. Pretend this is my qualifying run. Yeah, boy! Woo! We're about to head out now. Got the good wheels on. The car looks absolutely mint. The car's driving good. Thanks to the legend. I've got a quick service on the car before because I just wanted to change oil because it's all day yesterday and half day today. Yeah, let's go lay down a. Look, I'm going to try to do a good run, but I know for my next run I'm going to go bloody 10% more, maybe even 20% more, and just try to lay down a sick run and get some get into the top 13.
Here's something you don't see every day, Dan. R33, okay, you'd call it a sedan, we would call it a four-door. This was kind of the car that everyone forgot about for a long time in the Skyline family. Not here in Australia, quite a few of them, and they make them look pretty cool too.
Yes, they did. What motor is in this one? Is this one an actual Nissan powered?
It has been specified as God's RB25, but I don't know if God's powered.
Okay, so
It is going to be Cam Morton. Cam Morton put on a good show in practice to see if he can translate that form into his qualifying run. Does a good job switching left to right. It's a really tough part of the track. This full throttle, full angle. Look at that big left foot lock up.
ooh, the
and you can
commitment
see
was there, but he just overdid it.
I think he pulled himself out of the wall.
He did.
I think he. Will you see that? That
It
brake
was a
knock
little bit
up?
of a clinch, I think, happened.
I think that was trying just a little too hard, which I'm all for. I'm a big fan of the trying too hard.
If
Because
there's a time to send it, it's at this event.
oh, for sure. This is all about exhibition. This event is all about showcasing you guys the sport at its very best in terms of drivers, builds, characters, and personalities. It's something different. And yet, remember, this year, this is just an experiment.
It is.
This whole,
and it's been pretty successful.
this
I'd
whole
say.
world tour was just, hey, let's do it, see what happens, and we'll work on it for the future. This is all just learning, and so many people have come out to support us. We want to thank everybody at every stop of the LZ World Tour this year.
Haha, damn! Damn! It was a sick entry, but I scraped that wall. What a scrape!
I think everyone scraped it.
That was such
That's
a...
where you need to be, son.
Look at that angle, mate! Look at that bloody angle! Oh, hell yeah. I came off the wall though. I straightened up a little bit.
Reality we've created for ourselves.
Yeah, none of this makes sense. Next up, we got Cam Morton. Cam Morton is our next driver. Had 64 on his first run, so he had an error at the end of the run. So
Definitely some room for improvement.
let's see if he can tidy it up. Little slam in the front right there. Does a good job of throwing that car around that first corner. Cam Morton in the elite autocar car. Look at this, right out to the curves. This is what the judges want to see.
Nice and smooth. Listen to those sounds coming out of that car. Yeah. Nice little puff of front smoke as he dips into the wall with all the commitment in the world. That was a good wall run there at the end.
Very good wall run.
But he is just like, you know what, I'm going to just keep going all the way down to the end.
Leave the entire state just so excited.
As the plume of smoke comes towards the judging tower.
So Cam did a good, that's a big improvement. I love this that he kind of came a little too hot, slammed the front brake, and instantaneously got the car back under control.
Good correction.
And you know what? It goes to show the talent of the driver where it doesn't have to just, you know, some drivers, I mean, I'm not saying drivers in this particular competition, but they kind of go where the car is going. You can see that Cam is working that car to go.
He's ahead of it. There's a difference.
Yeah, he wants that car to be where he needs it to be, and that's impressive driving. And again, absolutely firing through that finish line at top speed. To 93.6.
Oh my goodness.
It's into 5th position right now. So
he did the thing.
He went from 28th all the way up to 5th. Incredible.
It wasn't perfect. I come off the wall too much. I totally forgot to do an outro of today, but I had a sick time. I drove so much better, which I'm super happy about. So tomorrow we're going into battles and possibly fantasy battles, which I've already teed up a battle with Grant Anderson. Hoping to tee one up with LZ and maybe Marcus. That'd be cool to have a few battles with the boys. I ended up qualifying 11th. So my first battle tomorrow is going against Saxon Moyes. And he has Bo Yates' old drift car, which is probably one of the best drift cars in Australia. He's a young kid, 20 years old, and he can drive. So we got a tough battle first up, but it should be a lot of fun either way. So I can't bloody wait. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video, which will be the battle. So the competition. So that will be so much fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See ya.